All right, guys, I guess I got to do that food review. Trying Turkish food for the first time. Well, in Turkey, at least. And the caveat to this is going to be, guys, I planned on, I was so excited to eat Turkish food because when I've had it before, I've liked it. But, the Turkish people are really struggling and the economy is not really good. And I guess it's even affecting the food. And like I showed in that one video, I eventually started eating Turkish fast food, basically the fast food versions of Turkish fast food, so to speak. And I was like, whoa, it is so much better than these more expensive restaurants I'm going to, or even just the street food. And, people were telling me that, the economy there is so bad right now that it's even affecting the food. And even, we went out to eat one night and my friends were like, oh, this is the worst food I've ever had. They're like, we're so sorry that you're getting all this bad food. And just it was a bad time to go, unfortunately, for a food tour, I guess. But I did like some things, and of course, I do got to say I got sick almost every day from the food that I ate. So, granted, again, caveat, I have a lot of health problems, you know, so it is what it is. But that doesn't mean that I didn't like any of it. Okay, so that was the long forward, right? So first of all, the coffee is legit. I thought the Turkish coffee was good. I liked it. It was up to my expect. I was looking forward to it, and I do think it tasted good. I've seen some things online before of like people having Turkish coffee with like a chocolate straw or a cinnamon chalk straw stick or something like that. I didn't see anything like that when I was there. But anyway, just the coffee was good, especially it comes like a little like Turkish delight. I liked it. The tea I also liked. I'm not a big tea fan, but I thought the tea tasted good. The only caveat I have to say about the tea was that reading online and watching videos online, I was led to believe that you get free tea with every meal. That was not the case when I was there. Every time that I went to somewhere to eat, you had to pay for tea. So I don't know if, again, that's because of the economy or something else, but that's how it was when I was there. They got a lot of fresh juice stands there that I thought was cool. Pomegranate is basically kind of like a luxury. I feel like in America, it costs so much money, pomegranate stuff. But there, pomegranate juice stands, and they do it in front of you. Get pomegranate mixed with orange juice, whatever. All that stuff is there. So I really like that because I like pomegranate juice, and like I said, it's basically I feel like a luxury in America. It's so expensive, but there it's a normal thing. I also like this like grapefruit juice, and they have like grapefruit juice and Ottoman grapefruit juice. That was good. They also have like an Ottoman grapefruit sherbet thing that I didn't get to try, but I would like to try that sometime. I also saw that they have more cherry drinks there. Like I don't know, my friends were saying it's unhealthy, but they have some cherry drinks there that aren't in America that I thought tasted good. And if you're curious pop wise, I feel like they have a lot of Fanta stuff. Fanta stuff is big in Turkey. Not a lot of other different kinds of pop, but Fanta stuff, and yeah. So the juice stuff I liked. Besides a few things. Oh boy. So there's this drink called Saljam or something. It was Saljam. Wow, dude, this was I don't know. This was pretty nasty. I would describe this as basically someone. It's almost like someone is giving you to drink a spicy hot sauce or something. It's like it's almost tastes like you're drinking some kind of hot sauce, spicy sauce, or something. I don't know. I thought it was gross. People like it there though. The guy that I was with there, he was telling me about it while we were out, and he was saying he likes it so much that he's gotten sick from drinking so much of it. I don't know, weird. I tried Iran, whatever that is. Oh boy, I remember this girl was shocked how bad I thought it was, and I was shocked. I thought I'd be able to drink the Iran thing. It's like basically like some kind of yogurt drink. I basically would I don't hate yogurt or anything. I would say this is basically like someone forced me to drink jizz. I would imagine. I'm never drinking jizz. Okay, no conspiracy theory. Clayton is never drinking jizz, but I was like, this is like some jizz shit. So I wasn't a fan of jizz. Iran was not that great to me. But yeah, like the juice stuff, I liked all the juices generally, besides what I said. Um, and the coffee and tea were good as well. For the food, the kumpir was awesome. Kumpir was awesome. It's like a potato. You can put a bunch of shit into it. Kumpir, I would eat all the time if it was in America. I know it's a cliche spot to go, the Ortaköy, I think it's called, whatever. Again, Turkey has a lot of very scenic places to go visit. I think visually speaking, it's a very aesthetically pleasing kind of place to go. Um, so Kumpir was great, you know, and the people there are friendly. Well, you know, they're trying to sell money, I guess, too. But, you know, I got some Kumpir there, and I got some Kumpir at fast food places, and it was great. Definitely something I would eat again. The kaimak is pretty cool. I was it was kind of how I was expecting. I'm not a big sweet kind of person, but kaimak, some kind of clotted cream, buttercream, whatever it is, man. You know, they have it with honey and bread, like kaimak, this cream with honey and bread. It tastes really good. And I also had some kaimak with this like kunafe stuff, and man, that was it is almost like ice cream, like something that, like, sometimes they had like pistachio kind of stuff on the kaimak, and I'm like, wow, it's almost like you're eating ice cream. So I was pretty surprised. I expected it to be good, and I was even pleasantly surprised that it kind of tasted like ice cream. But for better and worse, a lot of this stuff is just so sweet. My body is I can only eat so much sweet stuff, but the kaimak stuff was cool. Um, the kunafe I thought tasted pretty good, but my friends said it was the worst kunafe they've ever had in their life, and they were apologizing to me. Kunafe, I don't know. I thought it tasted okay. Again, very sweet. A lot of Turkish food to me was basically like dessert stuff. I felt like, but the kebab and stuff like that. Man, I gotta be honest. I was very disappointed with the kebab. Like kebab, the Adana kebab. You know, you kind of make it while you're eating it. The doner kebab, durum kebab, all this kind of stuff. You know, when I was in Japan, I met some Turkish people, and they had little Turkish stalls there, and they said they moved from Turkey to Japan, and I was shocked at how good that was. Like I said, pretty much everything in Japan, I was shocked by the quality of just how good cheap food was. I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking good. I can't wait to eat this when I was in Turkey, and it was just, I gotta be honest, it was pretty bland. I had the durum, was it durum or doner kebab? I had all the kebabs multiple times, and I was just like, it's kind of bland. It was not that good. I mean, very mediocre for some reason. I don't know, dude. Um, Again, Turkish people are struggling. I'm not sure what to say. Istakal burger. It was kind of, it was just okay. Again, kind of like a moist bread with some kind of very little bit of meat in it, I guess. I don't know, some sauce. I mean, I don't know. What else? Pide. Like I said, I had some very, very mediocre pide. And my friends were like, oh, well, you didn't get it with cheese. And I'm like, no, there was cheese. Look at the pictures. And they're like, oh, there was cheese. And they're like, oh, why is that so sad? And I'm like, dude, that's what I'm saying. And I showed in the videos, I eventually went to Pidum, and I also tried some other fast food, pide place, whatever. And they were actually flavorful and good. So I don't know. I guess that was a mistake I was making. I was eating at these restaurants and food stalls too much. I should have just been going to the fast food places because they have like a better standard, I guess. Because the few times I had pita before, I'm like, this isn't that great, dude. And I'm like, this is pretty meh. And then I went to the fast food pita places, and I'm like, wow, I would eat this. This is fucking good. Other stuff. What was there? The lamacun. I guess people think of it as like a Turkish pizza or something. You just wrap it up. It was all, it was all right. Like a lot of Turkish food, it just kind of tasted all right. The manti. I think manti. I should have held off on eating the manti because I think manti is very aesthetically pleasing looking. You know, they put some yogurt on it. But when I went to get Monty, they only had crispy Monty for some reason. And it was just kind of like, all right, I don't know. My friends were like, yeah, you shouldn't have got that. I don't know. But I mean, it was okay. Tantuni, Tantuni, you know, it was okay. I would have liked to try the yogurt Tantuni, but again, when I went, they just had this regular Tantuni. You know, it was okay. You know, what else? Oh, so you know, I'm not a big sweet guy, so baklava, too sweet for me, too heavy for me, whatever. The chocolate baklava I thought tasted good, but my friends were like, "That's fake. That doesn't count. You don't like baklava." So whatever, they're trying to get me to eat these other sweets. So many sweet things, dude. Turkey, man. If you really like sweet food and like dessert stuff, I'm sure you have an amazing time. But a little bit too much for me. I tried that kazandibi. Is that kazandibi? Whatever. And that is again, that tasted good. I thought that tasted good, and it's some kind of like chicken milk pudding. I don't know. The restaurant we went to, apparently it's pretty famous. The owner was saying that people come from all over the world to eat it. You know, he just had some customers flew from Australia just to eat it, I guess recently he had said, and it tasted good. You know, guy was very friendly as well. Just a lot of sweet stuff, man. Tasted good. Um, I'm not sure how to describe it. It was dessert. It tasted dessert. You know, I guess people want something more interesting. I'm basically just saying what I liked and I didn't like. So that tasted good. And I guess it's interesting to think that it's chicken, which it didn't. You know, I didn't get that, but you know, what else? And so the bread stuff. You know, I used to joke with friends if I go to Turkey, I'm gonna say my name is Bread. Benim Adam Ekmek, Pre-Nearly Ekmek, Tanıştığıma memnun oldum, some bullshit like that. But yeah, the bread was generally very disappointing. The bread, I didn't really have any great bread besides Darlene. She said her mom made me some pocha or whatever. And so she brought over all this bread when I met her and I ate it. And I'm like, oh, this is really good. This is good. You know, it's bread. The pocha was good. I like bread. Bread's cool. You know, it's better than the simit. Simit was basically kind of just like, I guess, what you read online. Not quite a bagel, not quite a pretzel. And I ate simit a couple of times, and I guess when we went to the simit place, they actually told Cybele, who I was with or whatever, that we're warning you, this is not going to taste very good. She said, and I was like, well, I'm only here once. Who knows if I'm coming again? So I'm gonna try it, right? So I don't know, man. The Turkish people are struggling, dude. You know what I mean? So I guess that's what they told her, and she told me. But you know, I'm there. I got to try it. So, oh, the lokma. It's like very. I think they're called like honey tokens or something in Greece or something like that. Basically, like little honey deep fried donuts. Again, tasty, but like another dessert thing. It's hard for me to eat a lot of dessert, dude. So dessert is one of those things. Even in America, a little bit is good, and I'm good. So it was hard to try all these desserts in the short time that I was there because I'm like, I need to like let my stomach rest. But they tasted good, like I said. Especially, you know, food wise, the standout things to me is really I feel like the kumpir. The kumpir was really good. I thought that was. I like the kumpir. That just sticks out to me. Coffee sticks out to me. The pide at the fast food place was good. And the drinks, I liked all the drinks besides the saljam and the ayran. But anyway, yeah. So that's probably not that interesting. I guess I swear I was planning on doing it. You know, insane food reviews. Oh, and the kaimak stood out too. I plan on doing all these insane food reviews of all this food and all this kind of stuff, but a lot of it was just so mediocre that I'm like, I don't want to record something if it's just, oh, it's just okay. Oh, it's just okay. Oh, it's just okay. You know, and a lot of stuff was just okay. And a lot of the stuff I liked was it was dessert. So it's not something I could eat a lot of. So You know, again, I think Japan was crazy because the culture shock was I could not believe how good cheap food was. Food was so incredible in Japan. Very few things I didn't like. You know what I mean? And I was not expecting to like it that much. Turkey, I was expecting to like a lot, and then I saw that, you know, and people told me, you know, they were like, sorry, dude, this food you're getting is really bad. Like, my friends were like, this is the worst kunafe that I've ever had. I'm sorry that this is the food you're getting right now. And it's just kind of like, well, I mean, I don't know. Who knows if I'll ever come again? So I don't know. I was joking when I made that fast food video. I was like, man, I guess maybe that was like the switch up. Turkey finally started giving me good food the last couple days I was there to make me feel like I got to come again, right? So, yeah, but again, caveat: the economy is bad, and the other caveat, of course, is my health is not great. You know what I mean? I am pretty sensitive to food. You know, I was sick the first couple of days going into it. You know what I mean? When I got to Turkey, and I did get sick almost every day after eating the food. So it just is, I guess, partly the economy, partly my body sucking. You know, that's just what are you gonna do? I've had C. diff. I've tested positive for Crohn's disease. You know, my body just doesn't work that well anymore. But anyway, obviously, if I ever went to Turkey again, I would try the stuff again because, you know, of course I would like it to be good. But generally, the food for me was very overall mediocre. I would say I was not very impressed. Besides a few things. Anyway, the end.